Tarik, I realize that we're, ways away from the playoffs. Doesn't start until late April. But we've talked a few times on the show about the fact that the Caps right now they're not getting the national Vegas love of Stanley Cup favorites, and I don't want them to be the favorite, but the 5 teams ahead of them on FanDuel currently, okay, are the Carolina Hurricanes,
okay,
the Florida Panthers, and I understand they're defending champs,
okay,
the Edmonton Oilers, okay, the Vegas Golden Knights, and the Dallas Stars. Do you know what the combined record the Caps have against the 5 teams favored ahead of them are?
I want to hear this.
7-2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're 7-2 against the 5 teams that are favored ahead of them on FanDuel. Now, look, I understand it's just odds, and some of those teams, like I said, Florida and Edmonton and Carolina, they've had better years over the last few. But, man, are they not getting national love, in your opinion? For some reason,
they haven't gotten national love since the start of the year.
Yeah, right.
And I got it at the start of the year where they were this team that no one could figure out. I mean, even the folks here in D.C. like myself didn't know how this team was going to fare. I mean, they turned over a third of the roster. They brought in 7 new players.
Yeah,
I think everyone kind of looked at them and go, on paper they look okay, but I don't know how this is going to work. But what surprises me with regard to Vegas and even national media is the continued skepticism. I mean, what more do these guys have to do? They're first in points percentage, right behind Winnipeg, which played more games in the overall standings. They win. I feel like they win basically 8 out of every 10 games this year. That their record is absurd. Their goaltending has been great. The offense has been really good. Special teams have been really good. And Spencer Carver has proved himself to be one of the best X's and O's coaches in the game. I don't know why they don't get the respect that they should, but you know what? I can't imagine that they're bothered by it.
Yeah.
I really.
I'm bothered by it, but they shouldn't be, right?
I mean, if anything, you want to fly under the radar. You want teams to overlook you a little bit. I mean, even the 4 Nations teams, guys, you got the number 1 team in the league. They didn't get a single player.